How do you help students to find a just right book? I'm Dr. Emily Sherwood. If you're interested in literacy and education from a global perspective, please like and subscribe. So one thing I hear about from parents and students and teachers all the time is that they hate to read. When I was in China, I remember one student saying that it felt like nails on the chalkboard, that it was just awful to have to read. And that's really unfortunate that we are in a state in the world where a lot of students don't like to read. But one thing that can help make it better is where if students have a just right book. And in my experience, a lot of students will actually not enjoy reading because they can't find books that are right for them. So how do you find a book that's right? Well, on the last video, I talked about the universal screeners and how you can find a reading level. So today I'm going to talk about one tool to help find good books that are appropriate for your child and that meet your child's interests. So this is the resource I like. It's arbookfind.com, and AR is Accelerated Reader. And you may have this at your child's school. It's kind of got out of fad now. It was the first program that really was popular in the United States to get children to read. And I remember I used it when I was in 5th grade. So it's been around for over 30 years. But what AR Book Find is it's a way to find books. And even if your school doesn't use Accelerated Reader, you can still find books using this. So I'm going to show you it. So this is how I do it. I go to arbookfind.com. And I'm going to say I'm a parent. I'm really a teacher also, but just for the purposes of this, I'm going to say a parent. That's just for them to get data. I don't really know why they ask that, except that they want to know who's visiting so that they can have resources for that. And then I'm going to go to the advanced search. And I'm going to say I have a child who's in 2nd grade who reads at a little bit lower grade level. So let's say the child reads at a 1.5 grade level. So we're going to say, let's just say 1.2 to 1.8. That's kind of the child's level. And again, the child may be able to go up a little bit, but just for the purposes of this, we're going to try this. And we're going to say lower grades. And let's say this is a student who really likes sport. That's a common thing, especially among boys. A soccer fan. So we're going to say sports and recreation, and we're going to say soccer, and I'm going to say fiction or nonfiction. Fiction are make-believe stories that are not real, and nonfiction are true stories. And for the purposes of this, I'm going to say English, just because that gives you more books. If you're interested in Spanish, you can also put that. And I'm going to search, and they have all these books. So then I'm going to click on the book, and it's going to give me all this information. Now, where do I go from here? From here, I can either go to Amazon and order the book or another bookstore, or I can look at my library, let's say the public library or the school library, and I can get that book for that child. So that's today's message. It's very short, but I did want to just share this resource for you because I think it's a really good resource, and you can use it to really help your children to find a book that works for them. Thank you so much, and until next time, keep learning.